What's up, everyone? CaRai coming at you with another video. And actually, real quick, let me pause this. I just want to say real quick, today's upload came a little bit late. Still working on a video that I want to put out, and I did not want to rush it because it's a very sensitive topic video. Um, but another thing that I also wanted to address was that this video is going to be about common mistakes people make and how to correct them and things of that nature. And I'm going to end on a good note of showcasing some of the mistakes I make because I definitely make a lot of mistakes and I'm trying to get better as well. So I thought it would be good to kind of go over this video with you all. Not going to really analyze it, but I am going to point out some of the high points of the video, some of the low points, so that way you can learn from my mistakes. At some point in the future, I am going to make a much more detailed video because I believe personally that I'm significantly stronger when I can really break down a situation and really formulate my thoughts. And it's kind of hard to do it live because originally this was going to be a live com video, but honestly, I don't feel like I really do too well with live comms and explaining. I'm much better when I can do it in this setting where I can really think about the stuff and talk about the issues. So without further ado, let's get on with today's video. So first and foremost, a really good tip is honestly think about your point character. A lot of people don't really think about the character that they make their point, and the reason why it's important to think about your point character is because ideally, your point character decides your item lineup, and in some cases, for example, as you guys saw at the beginning, I chose Gara, adult Gara. If you select adult Gara and you put him on point, you can adjust his jutsu to Sand Shower. So in some cases, it's the difference between a character having a really solid jutsu that can aid you, and a character not really having that good of a jutsu. Now, that's only for people if they really just want to use adult Gara, but honestly, you could just use PTS Gara if you don't want to run Gara on point, and let's say you want an item lineup that's better. Typically, you do want your item lineup to have a bomb because a bomb is just so good. Bombs are crazy. I'll never forget, just real quick, I'll pause it, but just to say this, I'll never forget when I was playing in Gens competitively and I was having a conversation with definitely a really renowned player. I'm not gonna name this person because I know they're still around. I'm not gonna name you. I'm not gonna give you that because back then I wouldn't have given it to you. I'm not gonna give it to you now. But we were talking and we started talking and he said, so what do you think is the best item in the game? What do you think's better, bombs or projectile bags, kunai bags? And I said, man, I think kunai bags because I was thinking on a super technical, very niche level. But oftentimes, the best things in games are things that can be simply executed and are just strong off of that oversimplification. And he says, "No, what are you talking about?" And he literally said, "Bombs decide games." I was like, "Dang!" In Generations, they definitely did decide games, and in Storm 4, they don't necessarily decide games. But what's so good about them is that you can throw them in a safe manner, and they just relieve a lot of pressure off of you. And so bombs are just really strong. So if you can set up your team to where your item lineup to where your point character gives you a bomb, then that's amazing. I would advise you guys with whatever team you're using to look at the team and just kind of look at the item lineups they give you. Go into training mode, select each person. Start the game with one person, see what item lineup they have, and then go to the next person, and so on and so forth, and just see what gives you a bomb because that's really the determining factor. Honestly, you really want to have a bomb on deck, and then honestly, the next best thing after that are really status affecting items like attack ups, defense downs, because you can use them in a practical setting. Because remember, these status changes don't last long. So it's kind of hard to really effectively use like an attack down tag or a defense up tag. You usually get much more mileage off of attack up and defense down, which brings me to my point with the character I'm using. I'm using Naruto Sage mode. I think it's Nature Massive Rasengan Barrage, something like that. And what's really cool about this Naruto is that he has a bomb, attack up, defense down. Super powerful combo, especially the characters with infinites. But anyways, I could talk all day, but let's keep moving forward. So I'm going up against someone by the name of Alchemist. This guy's a beginner, so don't give him too much flack. So just general pressure, filling each other out. He's trying to dash. I know he's trying to dash. Okay. Back up. See, that was a pretty decent switch. I feel like you could have pressured more off of that, but I didn't. filling each other out. A number one tip: always keep moving. Okay, you want to always keep moving. That wasn't a really good switch. See, right there, I'm sub baiting. I'm trying to bait him into subbing, but he didn't. He actually didn't bite, which is really good. Really good stuff for him. Okay. So right there, I knew he was gonna sub dash away. That was really good punish off of the dash in right there. I don't know if that was intentional or not. And I fell for the so when Kakashi does that flip in his combo, if you sub and dash, you can actually he'll actually jump over that dash sometimes. Okay, that was really good. I checked him with the sub with the switch dash for the combo. I messed up my combo right there. I meant to keep it going. Okay. Gonna go ahead and get out of there. Decided not to cancel my Chidori. Okay. So again, I'm just really filling him out. Well, I kind of have an idea of what he's really about at this point. There, I'm just doing a bunch of sub checks. He does not bite. So I was just sub checking the heck out of him right there. So that's the reason why you see a lot of that. If you're wondering why my combos, why I'm doing like hit one into air combos, because I'm checking him constantly. Because I'm expecting the sub. Most lower level players are going to sub immediately. Which brings me to another point. You know, really watch how you sub. Don't just sub off of one or two hits. Because even though this guy isn't that good, he's still losing. But even though he's not that good, oh, that was so good on his part, throwing the bag. He was about to, so in that situation, you can switch or you can throw an item, and he just threw a bag. So that was really good on his part. Okay. Switch dash can really set up for a lot of good pressure moments. Slow down my combo right there so I can restand them. And then, woo, that was a tough timing on that, that was tough timing on that ultimate, but I have that timing memorized through feeling. So that's why even though I didn't have space to dash around or anything, I was able to still get the ultimate. Okay. Alright. That wasn't that good. Props to him for moving around. See, look, the bomb. That's the bomb coming into play. And that counter. Okay. Gotta watch out for Fireball. That Fireball's just too polarizing. Okay. Also, Charge Guard acts as dash cut. Its limitations are obviously that you have to charge Chakra to activate it, so you can't just activate it in the air. Like, it doesn't activate while you're in the air like a dash cut will. So it's like a manual dash cut, in my opinion. Honestly, it's probably the way dash cut should be. Like, they actually should apply those limitations to dash cut, and maybe just do something a little bit different with Charge Guard. Because those would be really good nerfs to it. Okay. Alright. Yeah, not much he could do there. Alright. Okay. This guy has a perfect record. I figured he was going to be pretty good. This is my record on this account. I've been playing on another account so I could, not so I could smurf, but just so I can really get better. Because right now, my intention is that in order to get ready for connections, I want to reinvent myself. And I want to get better under Switch. Because for the longest time, I could beat a lot of people. Especially when the game was new, I beat a lot of people. But that's because they didn't know, we all didn't know how to play the game properly. And now that everyone knows how to play the game properly, in order for me to really hold a candle to their flame, I have to play in a way that allows me to win in the short term, but it's going to hurt me in the long term. Because a lot of these really good players are really good at switching and optimizing off of that. And in order for me to even get close to that level right now, I have to play in a way that's very restricting and inhibits my growth. So in exchange for getting better in the long term, I've decided to completely reinvent my playstyle and really force myself to use Switch. And so that's why right now I don't even know what team I'm going to use because, by the way, this is not a live commentary. This is me commentating over. I'm not playing right now. but I don't even know what team I'm gonna use. Like right now, I'm just struggling to find a team because I don't want to necessarily use broken stuff because a lot of times you win if you use broken stuff if the other person doesn't, you can just win because you're using something broken. But this is a really good match. I think you guys are really going to enjoy this match because it's very close. I'm not going to spoil who wins, who loses, but I think you guys are really going to like this match. So I decided to include it in here. I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed playing this person. He reminded me of someone. He reminded me of a really good friend. And for those of you that know me, you know who I'm talking about. Shout out to my boy Real. Let's get it. So I'm filling them out. Like right now, I can feel it. But when I was playing this guy, I'm not on anything weird, but I was getting excited. I was like, yeah, let's go. Like let's just get to it, man. Let's just go. Okay. Right now we're just filling each other out, filling each other out. Ooh, the tilt. Hanzo's tilt is still broken. A lot of you may not know it if you never played Storm 3, but in Storm 3, Hanzo's tilt was so broken. Ooh, that was so good by him. I feel like he intentionally, now that I'm looking at it again, I feel like he intentionally let his guard get broken. In fact, I'm going to pause real quick. But one of the things I want to talk about real fast is intentionally, so when your guard's about to break, you have to understand when to let your guard get broken. Because some players will dash you in convenient spots to where your guard just gets broken. And for example, in that situation, he had no subs. I have an attack up and defense down. If I had comboed him, I would have gotten so far ahead in this match. It would have probably been that one execution error was literally the difference between him losing this round and winning. Because had I hit him appropriately, had he not been hit by that fireball, oh man, he would have taken so much damage. But he said, okay, I'm gonna let my guard break. The fireball's coming. The fireball came, and as you can see, he got out of it. So another tip is just be careful when you're letting your guard break, because a lot of times they give you so much leeway in this game to effectively maneuver in such a way of where you can kind of let them get the guard break when it's most convenient for you in a lot of situations. So yeah. Oh, that was good. Chidori is very annoying because it stays out for so long, and then there's also other niche tricks with it. Double jumps. The reason why we're double jumping a lot is to bait. Okay, get the punish on that. That was really good. Dash stop into another dash to mix me up. Okay. Trying to get in right now. Yeah, but that's like the one fault with Ibuse. They basically nerfed it. It's literally the same tilt from Storm 3. The only difference is that they made it to where Ibuse is spaced out. Because before in Storm 3, he came out right in front of him, which was broken. In this game, it's the same exact tilt. It's just spaced more, so you don't get a lot of those scenarios where you try to attack and then get hit. Ooh. Okay. Filling each other out. Ooh. I didn't think he was going to dash there. That was so smart. But I messed up what I was really going to do. Yeah. Should have subbed there. That would have been a really good spot to sub. Meant to switch dash. If I had gotten that switch dash, I probably would have broke his guard. And so as you can see, switch dash is such a fundamentally really good tactic, and in the game because it allows you to put something on screen that is hard to dodge without actually, really risking your own safety. Ooh, that was a really good punish by me. Dang, but that was also really good of him to dash around me. Like, I don't know if that was intentional. But that was this guy has had two really good decisions that helped him significantly. And so I threw the bomb, grounded, so that way, look, he's trying to break my guard. Ooh. Yeah. Ooh, that was tough right there. That was really tough. But like I said, he had two really good decisions that helped him. But I still was able to edge it out. I really like Hanzo because Hanzo's low key still really good. He's still a good character. His weakness is that his hitboxes aren't really meaty, so you can dash through them pretty easily. But other than that, he's just great. Ooh, you gotta respect that Chidori. So when you sub that Chidori once, you gotta hold it. And so I had to sub and block. Really, you shouldn't be subbing it, but sometimes I just want to get back into the flow of things, so I sub. He's putting a lot of pressure on me. A lot of pressure on me. I'm trying to find a hole. Ooh, I should have died right there, but I got lucky on the tilt. Fortunately, that Itachi tilt has been nerfed. It got nerfed. I don't know. Maybe this. I can't remember which game it got nerfed in, but on startup, it isn't as active. Before, back in the gap, that tilt used to be active the moment he started changing. Like literally, the moment he manifested in the crows, boom, it was just active. Okay, I'm trying to get in, and right now he's just being patient, being super patient. Ooh, yep, that was so good. That was so good on his part. But honestly, like I said, that's a perfect example of how to deal with that Chidori. Notice how earlier I subbed and blocked it because I couldn't take the chip, and then before right there I tried to sub and move and it hit me. So be careful about that. Don't be so eager to sub. Oh, okay. We're both playing a little shaky here. There's a few input errors. Like I should have never subbed that. That was a stupid sub on my part. Always be careful about subbing Itachi's down combo because it has multi hits, and the way you can sub it, it's an inherent sub trap. Like you can sub and block it, but you have to sub and respect it. And if you try to disrespect it, you just get eaten up. Use my tilt. Oh man, he got that. That's unfortunate. Sometimes on a weird hitbox of the up combo. Ooh, that was really good on my part. I died. He has no chakra, so I was able to jump back and throw a bomb. I was able to get back. That was close. I've had some close calls, honestly. Like, literally, if I'm a hair off, just a hair off, he's going to hit me. Ibuse. So right now, we're neck and neck. We've been pretty much neck and neck the whole time. This has been fun. He's just putting pressure on me, just filling me out. And now, right here, I have to approach him because I'm losing. But it's kind of hard to really get in on him. I haven't quite gotten my switch pressure down to where I can really pin people down. So I'm definitely going to have to work on that because a lot of people get away from me. So I'm chipping away at him little by little. That was really good bait. That was a really good bait by me because I switched and he tilted to basically avoid the fireball, but I switched to another character. So right there, I'm trying to get to him, but he's just... Now, looking at this in hindsight, I should have done like air combo dash or something to really get to him because he's just doing a lot of dashes away. Right? Ooh, that was so good. Literally throwing like I said, Chidori stays out for so long. So he was just throwing projectiles, and that was like a true string into a grab. That was actually nasty. I did not expect that, honestly. Like, I saw it happening, and then at that point, it was over. Don't know why I threw out a tilt there. That was honestly that was a habit of, I'm just going to throw this out, and let's see what happens. So now, he's running away with the match. I got to do something. I'm running out of time. At this point, I don't have enough time to chip him out. And this right here, I meant to team ultimate him, and I honestly believe if I had if I had broke, so when I hit that tilt, if I had done ground combo, hop, item, like literally jump an item, and then team, I probably wouldn't have gotten that, and I would have been winning or I would have killed him. So that was a fatal mistake on my part, man. And as we can see, I'm trying to do something at this point, and I'm just out of town, man. Time. So I got the hit, but I was just out of time. So, oops. So yeah, I mean that's pretty much the end of the match. Let me know what you guys think about post play commentary. I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed highlighting some of my errors and giving you guys a few tips. If you have any questions about anything else, of course you can just post in the comment section. I'll respond. But I really didn't mean for this video to be 20 minutes, but I don't know what's happening. I've been my videos always skew towards 15, 20, 30 minutes now. I don't understand why, but whatever the case may be, to anyone who stayed this long, who watched it, really appreciate it. It means a lot. And yeah, next week I should be able to get out the video I really want to get out. And I should be able to post that on Friday. I'm going to try my best. But, anyways, again, thank you guys for watching. And this is CaRai out. If you have any other questions, post them in the comment section. I'll be in there. Thanks again. See you.